Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Wednesday, August 2nd, 2023. Let's take a look what's going on the Forex economic calendar today. What do we have for today? AIG manufacturing index from the Australia had been published overnight, and the actual reading deteriorates from the previous reading to minus 25.6. So not that good data from the manufacturing sector in Australia. Monetary policy meeting minutes of Bank of Japan had been released overnight, so we will definitely take a look at the Japanese yen today. The key event of today is the ADP non-farm employment change, which is always ahead of the which is always ahead of the Friday's NFP payrolls data release. ADP non-farm employment change is scheduled for release 2:15, and the market participants expect a drop from 497,000 to 189,000. Crude oil inventories are scheduled for release at 4:30, and Cushing crude oil inventories are scheduled for release at 4:30 as well. So we will definitely take a look at the crude oil today. We will take a look at the US dollar and of course Japanese yen. Let's start with the Japanese yen. 4-hour chart of the US dollar to the Japanese yen is showing us very nice rebound. However, as you can see, this rebound was made in 3 waves only. I mean the 3 waves so far. So we got the wave A, we got the wave B bottom, and it looks like we have the wave C high. We can of course use the Fibonacci extension, so we can see whether some sort of the maybe measurements related to the Fibonacci has been hit. So as you can see, for now we of course hit the 100% of the extension of the wave A from the bottom of the wave B. So that was the level of 142.64, but the actual high was made at 136.56. so this is a completely different level. It looks like for now there is no Fibonacci relationships between these waves unless you want to change the levels. Of course, let me just take a look. I cannot do it. So this is what we got right now on the US dollar to the Japanese yen. Moreover, we hit the extremely overbought market conditions again. So this level here, 143.56, is now the swing high and the technical resistance. Of course, we can let's just remove the Fibonacci, so we can place a technical support, much more important technical support, at the level of 141.96. so this is what we do, and as long as the market trades above this level, the outlook remains bullish. However, extremely overbought market conditions hit, and the market, it looks like it is done with the upside ABC movement. So the, let's say, support from the 50 and 100 moving average might not be enough to hold the bearish pressure, of course, right? So please stay focused, keep an eye on what is Japanese yen doing. Now the second is of course the crude oil. The second market we are going to take a look at. Very nice movement to the upside. Maybe even some sort of the channel might be put here. Let's start with the parallel channel as a classic one. So let's see if this market moves inside of the, let's say somewhere maybe here, should be good for this kind of a operation. So that's the situation here, maybe something like this, and look at that. It looks like we are moving inside of the channel around the 50 periods moving average on a 4-hour chart. A recent high, let me put the magnet back on. A recent high was made at 82.42, and this high was made of course in the extremely overbought market conditions, but the momentum keeps staying on the elevated levels. So guys, it looks like this market is trending. It looks like this market is trending. Moreover, it looks like this is a strong trend to the upside. Very nice, very strong trend to the upside. Of course, there is a limit to the upside, because of course there is the level of, don't forget about it, there is the level of, let me just place it around here a little bit higher. There is the level of technical resistance, of course, and the market is heading towards this level around 83.47. okay, so that's the key technical resistance. So we cannot say that we have a breakout yet, but it looks very nice, very bullish so far on the crude oil. So please be aware of the fact that we might have a breakout soon on the crude oil. And due to the ADP data release, let's find out what is the US dollar doing. So let's switch to the US dollar index. And what do we have here? Well, the first thing is that it is worth to notice on a 4-hour chart we broke above this level here, which is the technical resistance level, right? So right now it's a support. Okay, so then we went a little bit higher towards the next level, 102.53. However, this has not been hit yet, mostly because we hit the extremely overbought markets conditions. So what do we have here is, of course, the swing high. The swing high is located at 102.38, so not that far away from the next technical resistance. However, the key technical resistance is still located at 103.50, so that's still the big red line. Okay, last correction. Let's take a look how big was the last correction price wise. The last correction was roughly around 1.80 1% basically. Okay, so during this movement to the upside, last correction was 1%. If this correction will be bigger, that means we have the overbalance and the market might go lower. However, for now it looks very strong, it looks very bullish, and the swing high from, I guess, the end of the June is now challenged basically, right? So the bulls might extend the upward movement on the US dollar index. Last but not least, let's take a look at Bitcoin. On the Bitcoin market, we got very nice bounce to the upside. So if we consider, let me just zoom out. There you go. So you can see there's kind of a nice bounce from the lows, of course. And if we consider this kind of a trend line as somehow valid trend line, we have our first breakout. Moreover, we have a breakout above the 50 and the 100 periods moving average as well. Now we are testing it. Local high was made at 30,000. So it looks like the bulls are back in town. They are trying to move higher. However, there's still plenty of the obstacles ahead of them to challenge the $31,790 technical resistance and the swing high. So momentum strong, momentum breaks straight onto the levels of 64. Right now it stays above the level of 50, and there is still a chance after testing the local technical support, let's say located roughly around 29,506, to remain to continue this upward movement, and the bulls might still stay in the control of the market, at least on the lower time frames. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. So take care and bye bye.